The whispered file. Maritime incident. Every 2 to 3 days, somewhere on the ocean, a commercial ship goes down. Not in a blaze of headlines. Not with rescue helicopters and news crews. It simply sinks. And most of the time, nobody outside a handful of shipping companies even knows it happened. These aren't the famous wrecks you read about in history books. They're cargo vessels and bulk carriers, often registered under flags of convenience, countries with minimal oversight, minimal safety standards. The crews are underpaid, stretched thin, working 16-hour shifts in machinery spaces that haven't been properly maintained in years. When something goes wrong, when a valve fails or a hull develops a crack in heavy seas, there's no backup system, no redundancy, just the ocean closing in. What's remarkable is how invisible these disasters have become. 100 years ago, the sinking of the Titanic in 1912 shocked the world. 1,500 people died, and the maritime industry was forced to change. SOLAS, the Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, was born from that single wreck. Lifeboats became mandatory. Radio operators stayed on watch. Shipping lanes were established. But something shifted. As commercial shipping grew, as routes multiplied and companies fragmented across jurisdictions, the catastrophes stopped making the news. A ship disappears in the Indian Ocean. 40 crew members vanish. An investigation happens, if one happens at all. A report gets filed. Then silence. The journalist William Langevisha called it out in 2018. He pointed to the systemic problem: low wages, inadequate oversight, companies that cut corners because they can. But here's the part that haunted him, the part that still haunts maritime investigators today. The sea swallows the evidence. A plane crash leaves wreckage, flight data recorders, witnesses. A ship sinks, and the ocean takes everything. The hull implodes under pressure, the logs dissolve, the crew goes with it. So we're left with a statistic instead of a story. One ship every 2 or 3 days. Hundreds every year. And almost nobody talking about it. What do you think it would take to change that? What would need to happen for maritime disasters to get the attention they deserve?